Okay, if I were to tell you to just Google Adobe Creative Cloud and click on the first link you see, well, that would be too easy. The video would just end here. You're on your own. But like everything else in life, there are complexities and then there are choices. How much are you willing to spend? What app do you want to study? Can you order one app and the rest later? Well, the answer to all those questions is yes.
Using a browser of your choice, type in www.google.com to enter into the Google search engine. In the search, type in the Adobe Creative Cloud and press return. If you're using a Windows-based computer, press the Enter key. At the results page, click on any link that says Adobe Creative Cloud. I also provided a link below so that you can go directly to the page. Now you may be wondering why not refer to the link directly. Well, pages change over the years, new links are formed, that's why I use search engines. So here we are at the Adobe Creative Cloud page. It may look different than what you're currently looking at since we recorded this in June of the year 2020, but the concept of the page will hopefully be the same. If you scroll down, you'll see a sampling of the superior quality apps that Adobe is known for. If you scroll up a bit, you'll notice a navigation menu that's actually a list of the different categories of apps Adobe produces. So let's click on graphic design, and you'll notice industry standard software such as Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and After Effects. Going back up to the menu and clicking on video, you will see a section listing film editing software that is used by production studios. You'll notice Photoshop once again, as well as Premiere and After Effects, all which will be taught on this website. In fact, if you click on all category links, Photoshop always appears. With that being said, you'll notice the Try for Free buttons associated with each software. Let's click on the Try for Free button under Photoshop. On the top of the page, you'll notice that it says Start your free 7-day trial. Well, after the 7-day trial, you have 3 pricing options listed at the bottom of each section. The first is a $20.99 a month option that allows you to download the Photoshop app only. The second option involves 2 softwares, Photoshop and Lightroom, but only for $9.99 a month, which may seem odd because you're getting 2 software instead of 1, and the Photoshop for the $20.99 option is the same Photoshop in the $9.99 option. To me, this seems like a better deal. Finally, you can download all apps on the Creative Cloud for $52.99 a month. At the bottom, there is a link that says, See our plans and pricing. Let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, so here we are at the Adobe Creative Cloud plans and pricing page. And the pricing is dependent upon you being an individual, a business, a student or teacher, which usually refers to school districts with elementary and high schools. And finally, schools and universities are exactly that, post-secondary education. Let's go ahead and click on schools and university. And this is normally the more expensive pricing.
Hey, they got to put some use of that never-ending rising tuition.
But in order to use this, you must be a student enrolled at that particular college or university. Now, under students and teachers, this is the most affordable plan, only $19.99 a month. Now, it might be tempting to select this plan and see if you can get away with it, but you must be a student and teacher at the district. This account is usually set up by the district's tech team. So that leaves us with the last two, which are the most common ones, business and individual. Let's go to business. This plan is meant for companies with departments that involve several people. At the time of this recording, the use of all apps costs $79.99 a month. To use a single app is $33.99 a month. If you have a company, I would highly suggest that you call the following number and talk to Adobe and see what deal you can make. And finally, most of you are probably individuals learning this software from me. I've already discussed the pricing early on, so no need to go through that again.
Here's my suggestion. While it's nice for Adobe to give you a 7-day trial, there is no way you're going to be learning Photoshop in just 7 days. Colleges sometimes offer 2 semesters of Photoshop. This software is huge. 7 days won't even scratch the surface. I recommend learning one software at a time, and Photoshop should always be the first app a graphics person learns in the Adobe Creative Cloud. My advice? Take the $9.99 plan, you'll learn this course, and when you're ready to study additional apps, then select the $52.99 a month. Go ahead, make your decision, and let's get started learning Photoshop.